I'll just show you. Can you see everything? So there are these. Oh, so first, good morning, good afternoon, good day. Um, and the sun hasn't even close to rising. I know, but I'm not gonna be here long. And after this, I'm going right back to bed. What are you doing up? And I don't come up into your house in the crack of dawn, judging you when you get up and shit. No, I'm just kidding. It's too early for me too. Burbs is like sleeping on the couch. Um, I'm in a raid train, so that up there, there's been like a thing where basically it's programming put together. So there have been like over 150 artists since Thursday that have been going back to back consecutively for half an hour, just showcasing themselves. So I did mine on Friday, and then they had some holes to fill, so I offered to take the same time on Sunday. So I'm lucky I get to do it. I get to try again. If they didn't like me the first time, they won't like me the second time. I haven't come to. Oh, we all sleeping in tomorrow, huh? I mean today. Damn shy. What happened in your D&D campaign? My cats are being wild. In my bed on my phone, getting sleepy. Okay, yeah. You're not gonna make it. That's good. Um, so they're gonna be here on a demon invisibility mask. Do you have a bank holiday tomorrow? Can reset then. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like we're gonna grill out with the neighbors for the first grill of the season. And it's supposed to be gorgeous for the rest of the today. Like I might not go back to bed because I need to do chores. So we might be doing, what do you call it? Grocery shopping. The band of my party who went through a demon portal was like, well, bye. Jeremy, what are you doing up so early too? I'm so surprised whenever I see y'all because I always like this is my wheelhouse. When I first started streaming, I was up at the hours that nobody else was up because I was like, do not perceive. But I appreciate your support. I mean, Shy, I don't know if you meant to be here or not, but I do appreciate you being here and Termy and Lottie. It's a different cast on Friday. You've got a COVID? I haven't heard from you this week. I was literally thinking about you last night, being like, I haven't talked to her in a bit. But then again, I haven't called my mom in weeks, and yesterday was her birthday, and I called my mom on her birthday, folks. I know. I know. Daughter of the fucking year. You are a super catcher. Damn. Thank you. Thank you, culture. What are you doing up? You should be sleeping. You ain't even working right now. Um, Anyways, I've already practiced my spiel. It's gonna be awkward when everybody gets here. So let's just go do some painting and so Shy can go to sleep. Well, no, this won't do. Sleepy paintings, please. Thanks, you got it. Coming right up. You're recovering from the alcohol, meaning you're still up too, drinking water? Y'all wild. Y'all wild as hell. Stop fucking with the microphone. set everything up the night before last night. And now I'm like, what am I doing? I just got Jack in the Box. What's this? Explain that. Please explain this. Oh, okay. Hi, kitty. Hang on. Go first, cat. Kitty, do you want to get in the box? Do you want to get in this box? You're so sleepy. Do you want to get in this box? Okay. Baby. One more box for you. Yeah. I better check your medal for this today. Lottie, I'm super. I hate that you're feeling bad again. Okay. The star of the show is here. This baby. He's so tired from being a menace all night. All right, let me show you what this is. So this is something I picked up from the thrift store, and it's anonymously signed, so like doesn't have an artist. The rest of the week I definitely told everyone I was dying. Take my stuff, please. Yeah, just lay down. Okay. I'm glad you're on the up for it for sure. So yeah, I paid $15, $25 for this. I'm not sure, but it wasn't that expensive, and it's signed anonymously from what I can tell. I know I gotta keep them. I gotta keep them entertained. I'll be like my Egyptians, buried with my stuff, ordered to the death. Anyways, down here, there's a signature that says S. Northern. And so, from what I can tell in my own research, like when an artist signs it directionally, it's usually meant that it's anonymous. And that's like the direction of the area where it was painted is, or something. Oh, Billy? You good, fam? Oh my god, you can't roll off the table. You're gonna be a problem this morning. So, I think this is a drawing of like northern Wisconsin. You can see some like turkeys down here. There's a goat. I think a goat. Some deer. So my goal was this is to make it look more modern. You can't really tell, but I've got like an open sign drawn here. I'm gonna sketch out some power lines. I need to put glue on this tree. Well, like masking fluid, I guess. Because it's gonna look like it has lights on it. But I have a lot of time before the raid train gets here, so we're just gonna paint. If anybody runs across any paintings like this and think I might be interested, let me know, because like I will pay you to send good ones. Sweet baby. Hi. Yeah. Okay. All you guys feel better. I'm about to put you to sleep. Got a bunch of whittle flames. Whittle flames. Yeah, I need to just come get those or something. Where are you going? Where are you going? Culture, how was the wedding? Was it beautiful? I'm gonna put this masking fluid down first on the things that like I know I want to paint later, and then we're gonna go in and start putting in some like nature color. I'm thinking it should be summer, right? Like I'm thinking this is like a place that you can come and hang out on the lake. I was gonna draw people, but excuse me, sir. Yeah, you said it was on a vineyard. It's on an apple orchard. There was so much cider. Oh, dancing was so fun, and seeing them get married is so fun. That sounds so sweet. People in rubber rings, though. I thought about that, yeah. But then I was like, I can't figure out the perspective of how big they should be here. Yeah, you get in the box. Yeah, you get in the box. Get in the box. Maybe I can just have like some loose rubber rings out there, you know? Sir, this writing will not stand. Smaller than deer, bigger than goat. It's angled in a weird way. Yeah. Hang on. I gotta dispose of this. Hi, Pooh. How's it going? I forgot I need to add Lottie's name to the pool scrapbook. Post it chat here. Don't worry, Pooh. I won't be here very long at all. Actually, a normal time for Pooh, right? Yeah. You're up to see her again? Where are you going? Are you gonna take her to Taco Bell finally? Dude, culture going back. I would like love a wedding that would was like was on a cider vineyard. Shy hasn't slept. This is your one time to like get back at her and be like, you should sleep. Get her. Get her ass. Get her ass. I am. Was a little buzzed. Sobered up and drove home. And then got some food. That's gonna help. Audio, is there any? Nope, that's it. Okay, cool. Now we should at least see a weird avatar. Okay. Here's my merch. I can do this a little bit. The rest as resistance prints are now stickers. You can get your own sticker. Looks like a little stamp, isn't that fun? Votes for women. Postcards. Iconic stickers. Oh, okay, those are somewhere else, but those are also good. Brussels. Every bottle on this was a submission by my community. And this project was 4 years in the making. I also make my own soil-based watercolor paints. You can get watercolor paints and you can get pastel crayons. And then my crown and joy, our graceful simp, which if somebody pays some bits, we can see him live. And then Midwest Mover was like a big collage, one of my first projects I did. And here's the postcard. You can see every piece of like color in there is a different piece of hand cut paper. And then this is where I go over here and grab it and show the actual size. Then I can talk about fourth wall. No, not Wee Hall. Okay, so I wish Story of Law was here because there's this truck near our place right now, and it's got cowboys on it, and it's called Wee Hall, like spelled in chat. I was trying to find a picture. So we've had a good laugh about like Wee Hall, cowboys and shit. Um, but now I'm trying to write Wee Hall. So I was thinking, do you think that Law would say that's just a tiny hall? Like, what does that mean to people who maybe don't get yeehaw? Everyone gets yeehaw, right? Hey, look, it's me. I mean, is that a dumb question? People know yeehaw. Yeehaw, mother, except for wee haw. It's so funny. Hi, you're back. Wee haul with Die Hard, yeah. Hmm. Okay. So we're practicing and we're pulling up other things. Why does it keep bringing me? Oh, that's why. Hi. There we go. Excellent. All right, let's go back to painting before I kicked you out. You can't tell, but like there are spots on this tree where they've used whiteout to cover up stuff. So my hope is that like drawing string lights on it, then covering up the lights, it'd look like translucent and lit up. We'll see how it goes though. It's all a science. I think it'd be fun to draw the lights, let it dry, and then paint it with my own color because that brown would be a good, what do you call it? Brown would be a good trunk color, I feel like. Um, that's very rude. That's incredibly rude. Sir, you cannot stay here. You cannot stay here. Mm-mm. Much better, thank you. So, did anybody else notice the new art category picture? Apparently, there's some controversy with it. I'm not sure if I'm like amused by your antics this morning or annoyed. Can't stay there. Hands not petting, I know. Hands drying. Come here. No, sir. Thank you. Such baby he is. Here, you can have that. Mm, stuff is so gross. I don't care for it. Man, I love Chelsea Wolf so much. Hmm, that should work. There you go, kitty. Good settling in. Fun fact, there's a streamer here called Grandma's Crossing, and she and I ended up bonding over this artist. Key Woman is the shoot. Love them. Whoa. Gunk. Goop. Oh no. Yeah, shout out to Grandma's Crossing. They
Oh, so I want
also
to build a house.
look at her.
You
She's
guys,
so
I can
cute.
explain. D, don't look.
D, don't look. D sees all. Grandma's Crossing also bought a full sheet of D icon stickers and a regular set of icon stickers, so that was fun. We love you, Grandma. Thank you for your support. Okay, check these out, y'all. I got these new pen or paint brushes. Are you watching? Ooh, isn't that fun? They are really cool. I just need to like get over my grudge with the mail to go send you a package, honestly. Honestly. Oh, is it fixed now? Yes, we've been consistently getting garbage, so I've been trying not to take it personally, but at least the mail's running again. Hi, Pearly. Pearly. Let me get the other nuisance at my feet. Having new cats is a lot like having like one single kid. All right, so where do I want to start, huh? Wait for that to dry. Should probably start like all this greenery. I think enough of us complained about the mail. It finally got its shit together. I'm not even sure what happened. All right, let's just start small. I'm gonna start small and light green because we can add in color later. You start light, then you add in dark, as you can't go the other way. So I'm just gonna paint all these like little evergreen trees that I know we have are sitting around. If you're curious about the paint I'm using from a company called Beam Paints. They're an indigenous company out of Canada that also makes a lot of natural pigmented watercolor paints. So I bought this little sample kit from the local craft store, and I think it was like $8. I don't have green in a lot of my watercolors, so I got tired of mixing them. So I figured this green set would be perfect, and it has been. The beauty about finding amateur art as well is that a lot of them don't know about finishing. So, like, I don't think this has any finish on it because I can paint right over it, but I am also glad that it's not smearing anything. Lucky. Hi, Pearly. You gonna come up and say hi? The only problem here is that I'm used to like taping down my entire canvas, and this is drawn all the way to the edges, so it's not gonna do me any good. We'll figure that out in a second. Also, there's gotta be a way to zoom in on this camera. It's a fucking 4K camera. Alright, can we see a bit better now? Yes, you can see some color. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna have to be careful. I don't actually have my own sample of my watercolors to use. Yeah. Oh, this is perfect for the tree. Also, yeah, this is not finished. This water is smearing the tree a bit, but that's okay. Excuse you. Wow. Hey, Dean. Dean, take a hike, kid. Good. All right, just to be clear, I did not draw this again. My whole gimmick is recycling art. So, like, this was drawn and I guess gifted to someone in 1998. In the 1900s. Yeah, not bad. Also, though, in the same token, like, I think we might be making this a night sky. So I'm not sure why this tree is so square. Let me see. Turn that shit up. It's very good. I hope you all are doing nothing for the rest of your day today. It's Sunday. None of us should really be doing anything. And again, I think after this, I might go grocery shopping because there'll be no one there. I'm doing fuck all. That's right. That's right, you are, babe. I need a wider brush for this. Oh, but I'm scared to use a bigger brush. Reading a book is my productivity. What you reading? I started like renting books from the library audiobooks and listening to them on my walk. Currently, I'm listening to something about magic. I just started it. I can't remember what the name is. It's not about magic proper, it's about like a magic girl. I'm doing a terrible job of pitching this book. I don't read stories very much. Normally, I'm like, oh, I read this book that tells you how to create time out of nothing. The miniaturists, I can't make it out. So they're supernatural, just weird. Don't you love them like when they're like that? Ooh, this purple might be perfect though. Also, though, this must have come from a house that smoked because it smells terrible. So this is like also cleaning it, cleansing it. Ugh. All right, delicately. All right, I'll tape this up later. Oh yeah, that looks good. Ugh, smells awful though. Hmm. What are we gonna do about this warping? I mean, I'm gonna have to tape it down. That's just it, right? And then some of this is just gonna have to get hidden from the matte frame. I think yes. Oh God, yeah, sniff. Can you smell it from here? Smells like a dusty, musty old smoker's home. So yeah, we'll have something to show for that. Let me see. I gotta go use the potty really quick. So I think I'm gonna do that little nervous pee. We got one more person before me on this train or this raid train. So get hype. Not really, just it's gonna go so fast. 30 minutes is so fast. Except for it's been really fun. Like all weekend I've been popping into this raid train and it's just always something new. Okay. If you aren't asleep by now, then maybe you'll go asleep on the break. I'm gonna go pee and I'll be right back.
Sometimes Sam be yapping. If you ever wanted more, check out the link in chat.
All right, we're back. Everybody hanging in there? Just checking on the raid train too in that break. Look like it's doing well. They're at the person right before us. So these hours were actually kind of hard to fill in, so that's fun. Give them a follow. Oh yeah, I'm so on top of it. This has been so much fun. I'm also very, very type A. So like I have to know that there's a plan. The plan doesn't have to like happen fully. Loosely I need to know. It's the educator in me. Also hi Starby. Right. Um, we are just trying to figure out what we're gonna do because I've repurposed this painting I found, which is great. It's cool, it's fine, but we're learning that painting it must have been at a smoker's home. Um, Painting it activates it, and it smells terrible. So we're hanging in there. Come on. I know, isn't that wild? I mean, I'll probably just light a candle, but I wasn't prepared for it for day. But I am still excited about it because once we paint it, it'll be something completely new. So we just painted that tree with my own soil-based watercolors that I made. And then we were working on painting the sky and trying to figure out what am I going to do about taping it down. I'm probably just going to tape it down. I feel so lucky though. I get a second chance. If the people didn't follow me on the first time the raid train, then maybe I'll convince them the next time. If I were. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the follow. It's been really exciting. I appreciate you all putting it together. Can't find what I was working on outside of this. So I guess this is all we have. I have my portrait somewhere, but maybe it's on the bookshelf we just rearranged because I got a new desk. Okay. Tape. It's right here. Let's pretend I was following. Listen, there's no judgment here, okay? I'm an educator. I think you do what you gotta do to protect yourself. There's no late work here. If you end up following and then not following and then following in later, that's not my business, you know? That's not my business. Everybody has different shit in their life going on. And sometimes triggers come and go. So, like, I don't hold anything personal to any streamer that maybe finds beef with me. Unless you talk to me about it, it's none of my business. Hi, Pearly Girly, come on. Gotta also like give this camera a break because I have it on too long, it starts glitching out. So it's the last day of the raid train. How does that feel for organizers, I wonder? It's been one big party over there. I mean, this one's got me hyped to like host another watercolor raid train. So I held a small one in March for International Women's Day. I think we only had like 4 artists. Mango Lily was part of it though, and hobby painting. So that was fun meeting them. Cat is like opening the curtain for me. All right, taped down. We're gonna have to find a mat that fits this. The trickiest part is really going to be differentiating greens here. Do it, coward. Jump up here. Oh my god, you came the other way. Hi. No, I'm not done the painting. Chaos. Chaos this morning. My children are rioting. For no reason. I've done nothing for this. About 20 more minutes before the raid gets here. Everyone remember to be cool when they get here, okay? We gotta make a good first impression. Second impression, I mean. So just act normal. I'm always cool. What are you on about? You're right. You are always cool. I learned it from you. You taught me everything I know. Do you know what you're getting in your care package from your mom today? And does it include pasta? You're welcome. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Knowing her, it'll be a salad. That's not gonna heal you. It's not gonna heal you. Hmm. Hopefully, she'll get you some yummy tea. Oh, this is so cute already. Oh, I'm very pleased with this. A little bit at a time is not so bad here. Just take it slow. Maybe cover up the tape frame here with some white paint. No. I'll have to go back and fix that a little bit. Hell yeah. It's looking good. All right. All right. Nice, nice. Take a little dry break. Bring this back. Check the time. Give this camera a little break. How are we doing? I got about 10 more minutes, and by how are we doing, I'm asking, how am I doing? Checking in with myself. Doing great. Needs to go to the. Sausage and medicine. I didn't see that one. Yeah. Um, haven't done any journaling since Thursday. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Where do you suppose I hid that stuff? Huh? Mm. Everybody hydrate. Es importante. That's not gonna work, huh? So chill. Oh my gosh. Whatever cricket bug is showing off right now is really fucking sweet. This person a watercolorist? Interesting. Okay. You want to talk about like imposter syndrome with this raid train? Holy cow. Come on. Come on. There's just so much talent. See the sun starting to come up. My favorite time of day. Cat is being fickle. Come on. Need a smaller brush. This might work. Oh, actually, I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's a turtle on this pier. That's funny. I didn't see that until now. Burley, come here. Get your box. Thank you. Good bot. Too much, huh? Dab, dab. You ever just dab to fix a problem? With watercolor, you can do that. What else we got? I can do the green up top here. About 5 more minutes for the right train. Ah! Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I'm totally ready. Feeling like shy over here. You ready? You ready? Ooh. Hmm. Still not good at pitching myself, really, so all this is really good practice, I guess, at telling my story, quote unquote. Oh no, I said quote unquote telling my story. It actually is just telling my story. It's actually just that. Hmm. I could use this shiny gray for rocks. I put in my cat in this box is like swaddling her. She just stops moving. Pretty great, actually. Oh my god, Blakelyn, you're up. I looked for you first thing when I got up this morning. Did you stream? Well, how was your set last night, I should say? Oh, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah, how was your set, Blakelyn? I did swap cats, yep. This is the one that swaddled. Loves for their face to be rubbed. Babies. That was amazing. People still aren't used to my harder sets. That's okay, baby. They can get used to you. They can just get used to you. It's all right. They will learn. That's right. The new techno is so good. I saw your like little promo you made. Oh, we're about to get raided. Don't walk over my painting, please. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. Get back in your box. Thank you. Stay in your box. Um, yeah, we're just hanging out. I was doing some painting, but now it's drying, and it's like the back and forth. Just back and forth. Paint a little bit, dry a little bit. We just wait for Raid Train and or paint to dry. Went to bed about 1 a.m. but woke up hungry, so let's heck and get into it. Are you about to go back live? Because after this, I'm going to go to the grocery store, and that would be great. I'll just pop my headphones in. Oh, you sweet thing. I love you so much. I love you so much. I do. Yay! Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Happy Ray Train Day. It's our last day. I hope everyone's having a good one. Hi, Cricket Bug. Hope your stream was amazing. I was just peeking a little bit. That fox bookmark you have? Beautiful. Oh my god, Tabby's up! That's great. Tabby, hi. Hi, hi, hi. It's so exciting. Hey, everyone. Pearly, say hello. We have company. Pearly is sleepy. I'm so glad you could make it by too. You got to make it to this one too. Let me just start. I got left behind. Welcome in, Grim. You made it. You're right where you're supposed to be now. Let me just start by saying hi. Kitty is sleeping and pretty. I know they're a new addition to my family. So I'm Slurble. You can call me Sam. My pronouns are she, they. And yeah, this is Pearly. Dean's around here somewhere else. He's an orange kitty, and they are often crashing set lately, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, so this is my second time being in the Raid Train, and the first time went great, but I feel like I could do it better this time. So, like, if you weren't following me before and you're here, give me another shot. This is my normal hours, so I'm usually like starting at this time. So if you find yourself up right now and you're just joining the train, like, hey, let me start the day with you, okay? Pick Stitch, no worries. Thanks for organizing this stuff. Like, it's not easy. So I actually hosted like a very tiny little watercolor raid train back in March. And so what you've put together is amazing. So thank you for all the organizers and founders, and just round of applause, Kisses on the forehead for all the people that put stuff together. So I don't have much time, and I want to show you some stuff. First off, I usually call myself a trash artist because I used to teach English as a second language for about 15, 20 years, and I've taught all over the States, the United States of America. I've taught in Japan, and I've taught in Wuhan, China. So among those traveling, I got really good about like traveling minimally and taking my set with me down to like the least amount possible. So that's really where my practice started, was just having a space for myself to reflect and to create unfiltered, but in a way that like gave me meaning and like gave me intention from what I was doing. So it was really cool. And from that, I eventually stopped teaching about 2 years ago now and came here to streaming. And I love streaming because it gives me the accountability. Like this whole space here feels like a classroom to me. I feel less about like chat being my students, that's different. Like if you've ever worked with kids, it's just different. So, with that being said, I've been an artist for about a year now, and I'm privileged enough to do this full time. So, thank you to everyone that supports me, and thank you to everyone that organizes things like this so I can get my name out there, right? Um, Tabby, yes, I will definitely teach you how to do it. Let me show off some of my merch real quick. So I don't have an inventory like you would expect a lot of. Oh, jeez. I almost screamed. Thank you, Tabby, for reminding me of something that I created. Um, Part of my whole gimmick is taking trash and modernizing it and renewing it, right? So, like, what you deem as trash is like stuff that you would see laying around in a thrift store or stuff that people haven't gotten. Speaking of bit alerts, if you throw any bits, you're gonna get my graceful simp. Is anybody familiar with this? I could go on for a while about this painting. And I was saying that I can go on about this painting for a while, but I can't explain this very much. Also, just real quick, if you are listening within earshot, make sure your eyes are on the whatever so that you can see this because it's only going to happen once. Okay? 3, 2, 1. This is the original and it sits in my living room. And I love it so much. I love it. I love it. Um, a lot of what I do has a theme of like community and poverty. And so when my mom sent me that originally, it like had a guy praying over bread and a Bible. And I was like, this guy's oppressive. Let's turn it into something new. And so I imagined what I wanted it to be. And what I want it to be is a very wealthy whale giving all of us streamers money, That's one of my pride. It's called a graceful simp. Love him. Love him so much. Hi, here's the other one. It's a dream, right? And I don't think there's any shame in being a whale either. Like, there's some shame in maybe expecting too much entitlement, like it's not transactional like that. Um, but yeah, I think that it can be beneficial for both relationships. There's two babies, yeah, Dean and Pearlie. Thank you. They're getting settled in now. Um, So I have these as stickers now. Rest is resistance. Anybody play Katamari Dynasty? This is the prince resting as resistance. Sweet babies. Oh my goodness. You're stealing the show. You're stealing the show. You're not an artist. You're a biscuit maker. Hmm. I have seen Katamari. It's good. We stand Katamari. Yeah. Food can be art. That's right. Baking it's art. That's right. He's good at it. He's good at it. All right. So, yes, a lot of my art right now is very big and very intentional and hard to explain, but I enjoy it. Um, what else we got here? Oh, so I'm wearing my Votes for Women. This is one of my very first collages I ever did. It's so first that like I don't own the original anymore. I don't know what happened. I think I deconstructed it or something. But all of these are on my Ko-fi shop. And they're in the form of stickers and postcards. So, if you like either of those things, yep. Iconic streamer pack. This is a sticker pack I made for my friends of like iconic female poses. That was really fun. Can you recognize any of these? I ended up being Limp Bizkit for obvious reasons. Slur bowling, 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 you know? We smart around here. This is a bar in Wuhan, China that I used to frequent a lot. Actually, my bestie Lottie was my boss there, and we both came here a lot. So this place is very fun for us. But also, it was a collaborative effort. My community helped me like design every bottle on the shelving on this. Um, and we're not going to talk about how many times I forgot to save the work because we just don't talk about that. We just don't. I also make my own soil-based watercolor mediums and pastel sticks. So they're soft pastels. It's made by, it's too painful to even think about. It's forbidden. I know, like it really wasn't. The first time I didn't cry on stream. The second time I ended stream and cried. So yeah, save the work is there for a reason. Um, but yeah, so I make my own paints if you're interested in that at all. They're really nice. They're made out of soil from the southeastern part of the United States. And I grew up in that area, but also my community members have sent me soil from their areas. So a lot of these paints are a mixed collaboration of different parts of the United States. It's really fun. But most of them have like a higher iron content. So they end up being like orange. Thank you, Tabby. Listen, I'm just over here doing what I can and what feels good. Here's a sticker and postcard of our graceful simp. It's got more information. Starby, you came here right on time. The early bird says it. You got here right when you were supposed to be. And this is my Midwest Mover postcard. I called it that because I got the idea. It's part of a trilogy, and this is the first of one that I haven't made the other two yet. But this one's made after like the Midwest part of the United States because that's where I moved in my 20s. And so if you can see here, every piece of color that you have on here is a different piece of hand cut paper that I like pieced out and glued together and put it into this moving city. So that's postcard size, and I like to show off the real size. So just give me a second while I go get the real original beast. These babies are watching the porch or the parking lot. Mm, there we go. We're safe. We're safe. We just scared the kitties by bumping the wall a bit. All right. Stunning. Thank you so much. The detail when you see it is awesome. Yeah, like I really love it. So I'm like in between this mix of like how to be an artist that makes these bigger intentional pieces and also how to be an artist that like uses what I have and doesn't overproduce for overconsumption. And this is no shame to anybody else because I love everything that any artist does. It's just for me personally, I love to look at it from the lens of being resilient. So, like, I had this whole thing. Y'all, I made an image for this. I made an image for this. That's the same Lottie. Yeah, that's my girl. So Tabby is also from the UK, I think. And because these are my normal hours, I end up getting a lot of like friends across the pond, as they say. Um, and I love that. That's part of the reason why I kept my early hours. So yeah, welcome Raiders. I'm Sam. I'm a career ASL educator and a year-long streamer. I've been a gamer all my life, and I've volunteered 5 years in local community radio as a journalist and a DJ. In my free time, I like hanging out with friends on my Discord and surfing Twitch for inspo from all the incredible talent there. What else can I say? I'm passionate about accessibility and communication. I enjoy art for my own mental health, and I enjoy helping others find their own practice. I also advocate for minimal consumption as an artist and encourage others to reuse what already exists. Art and collaboration is for everyone. Some other little facts. I run the art shop called Recycled Artwork. I also have a community Discord that I run with other for all streamers called The Front Porch. And I recently got accepted to the Women's Guild, which was a goal of mine. A further goal is to eventually be able to speak on like the importance of accessibility and sustainable art at different conventions. That's right, Tabby, you're in there too. It's been really awesome seeing so many people there. You do. Oh, I thought you were already in there. Are you sure? I'll talk to you later. You do need to apply. So those are all the things that I probably already mentioned, but did a fine flyer for, and I wanted to show you anyways. Let me show you what I've been working on actually, because that's probably what you're here for, right? You applied but still waiting to hear back. They will get to you, I promise. I think they're like really opening up the guild, which is awesome because the more we collaborate, the better off we'll be, right? I'm actually giving a talk next week, this coming Thursday, in the Women's Guild about reading accessibility and your Discord server. So if anybody is in the Women's Guild and can come support me next Thursday in the event, that'd be great. That'd be great. Okay. So here we are. I believe you'll get in there so soon. Yeah, so with being a ESL educator, a lot of what my passion is about reading and wordplay and communication in general. Actually, my username is a play off my real name. So there's nothing edgy going on there. Just like a made you look as far as words go. So you can find more information about me anywhere. But particularly on my blog, is where you'll find out where my original username came from. You love username lore. I know. Well, I keep thinking, I love how, like, when I go into a chat, people are like, welcome in, Slur Boy. Oh, wait, Slur Bowl. And I'm like, yeah, but you can call me a Slur Boy. But then there's also other people that immediately look up my information because they're like, this is a bot that means trouble. So, I just want to put it out there that like I'm neither. I'm just a clown. I'm not a comedian, just an idiot. All right. It has so many variations. I know. It's so good. I love it. We gave our community Discord had an end of the year awards show called the Front Porch Awards, and we gave away awards that were called the Slurbies. So that was fun. Anyways, back to art. Because what we do is serious art stuff around here. Slur boy. I know, I love it. I found this at a thrift store for like 15, 20 bucks, maybe 25, I'm not sure. But it's an anonymous signature. And I think it's just based off like the northern region of Wisconsin. So I'm gonna give it some new life and modernize it in a way that like makes sense to me and gives it new life. So we're gonna do like there's subtle pieces of like life around here. You can see there's a goat, there's some deer, there's a turtle I just found, and some turkeys. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put some like lights on the tree, and then we're going to put an open sign on the barn, and then we had the idea of maybe doing like an inner tube in the water, but honestly, I perspective is off, so I don't know how to do that. Still mad I didn't win for being in a cult. You got so close, all right? Serious art stuff, I do that. Maybe, I know. Oh gosh, the Slurpees, right? Oh my god, Luna! You are really awake past your bedtime. Welcome into the raid train. I see we got 10 more minutes here. Um, so I guess I'll just put it out there. Does chat see anything else we could do that would make it like not so in your face, but would make it look like it's digital, like people live here, like it's been used? Maybe some power lines here. Um, like what else? Oh my God, crates and boxes would be great. Yes. Like a wagon, maybe. Oh, but like, oh my God, a singular trash bag. Yes. Um, we just made me think coolers. Coolers. So yeah, I stream a lot of art. I'm here 4 to 5 days a week, mostly in the morning. On Fridays, I like to do new music. Um, and most of what I do on my stream is to just like hold other people accountable to their goals and validate and support other people. Like the art is the first thing I want to do, but the main part is really what I feel is my strength, and that's like holding space that's organized and on time and like validates other people to get their work done too. So, um, yeah, if you feel like you need a big sister to give you tough love to get things done, while maybe you want to razz somebody to get their own shit done, um, hang out here. I'd love to have you. I've loved seeing everybody. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes Sam be yapping.
Wow,
If
did I
you
get
want
another?
more, check out
Wait,
the link
hold
in
on.
chat.
Wait, hold on. Did we get rated again? What is this? Oh my gosh, kind. Thank you so much. Ooh, good luck on your date. I want to hear about when you're done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for rating in. I hope to see you. Some of yours also watch you, so I trusted Twitch and read your page, so it was good vibes. Yeah. Yeah, I was just giving a spiel about how like you're welcome here. Um, and I offer an accountable space that's honest. I'm not really here. I'm a very serious person, so like while we do joke around and stuff, I'm not here to lie to anybody. So, thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. I appreciate you so much. Kind, I hope the vibes are worth it. Yeah, we're gonna raid out to the Artist and Creator Club Spring Raid Train. Um, oh, stop, Luna. That's so sweet of you. I think I'm gonna give you a follow right away. Excellent. Yeah, we were just wrapping up here too. I've got like 7 more minutes. What else did I show you? What else can I answer for you? Does anybody have any questions? What else up? You can't make me. It's been great to meet you too, Vixen. I read about that on Insta. I can't remember which friend it was that showed me. That's awesome. Loved to meet you, Joanna. Is it Anna or Joanna is correct? What do you all like to be called? Anyways, you don't even know who I am. Hi, I'm Slurble. You can call me Sam. Pronouns are she, they. I'm a gamer and an artist, and currently we're in the Twitch Creator Clubs for Artists and Makers Spring Raid Train, and we're just wrapping up here. So call me whatever you like. I call you good looking. My shirt, thank you. It's my original art, so you can go to my fourth wall, and that's another thing. Like, I'm wearing this one, this crop top. I love it so much. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Yeah. So yeah, sorry. I have to plug myself a little bit. I don't really feel bad for plugging myself. We're all on this platform. I think I'm awesome, and so let me show you. So this is my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to. There's some tips and tricks on how to reduce and reuse and be creative. So currently I've got a video on there about how I make my own business cards. I just cut up trash and then like sew it to the back of old mail flyers. So you can see here how I'm going through it. And you can check more out there. I do a lot of painting watercolors. Watercolors my main, but I also do mixed media in the fact that I collage. Collage was my first baby. Soon I'm going to be making a lot more watercolor paint because my inventory went out in my first market. So you can see some of that on stream if you hang out. Self-confidence is important. I know. And I've got it. Like, I don't apologize. I'm humble and I know that I can do awesome stuff. So, I love doing collabs. You can see some of my other work there. What else we got? Oh, commissions. My commissions are way open. I started doing pet commissions when my first pup passed away. He was my true love. So I started doing pet watercolor portrait commissions. Here's my boy Poops. Talking about getting grapes hot, baby. There were two of me, that's right. There are two of me. One's for games and one's for art. Right? So I'm getting better. These are my small, like, little watercolor ones. But that's where I started. Here's me in Wuhan for fun. Poops is my dog. Yeah, he was so great. This is where I lived in Wuhan. So, this building here, I loved it. I loved everything about that. And I painted it early on watercolor practice. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Happy last day of Raid Train, everyone. We're going to go see Afro Duckling next, who is also really awesome. Their pronouns are they, them. They're in the Netherlands. And last I checked, they were working on some digital artwork, which I do as well, some digital artwork, but I am not by any means a digital artist. I just like doing things digitally. So if you need a cursed, like, emote, I can hook you up. But other than that, you should go to Tabby Meow for emotes. You should go to anybody else for emotes, unless you want, like, a huge dump truck that looks whack. I can help you with those. So yeah, 2 more minutes, and I'm just incredibly appreciative of all of you. I'm so thankful that I got to do this twice. What a thrill. Thank you, Pick Stitch. Thank you, Tabby. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Shy. Thank you, Lottie. We're gonna end stream and we're gonna go see Afro Duckling. All right? Copy the raid message. I've made a new one. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day.